Last time on the Toast Reviews.
Now what in the hell is Creo? You couldn't even get Kubrick?
Hello from the land of TV. This is King Cool. And welcome to the Toast Reviews. Yes, we are getting a Toast Review this week because I don't feel like pulling out of the penalty box today. I don't know how to prove that I was shooting this on Wednesday. I mean, if I showed you a newspaper, it could have easily been shot on Thursday. But trust me, I really am. Speaking of the penalty box, I have decided what movies are going to go back in, new ones, and I'll do something about that soon. I just haven't written up the lots yet. I might do that today. So anyway, for those of you who don't know how the toast reviews work, I put something in the toaster and talk about a movie that I've just seen before my toast is done. And today we're in the middle of Submarine, and today in the show we just have regular white bread. So, but the movie today for Submarine is Down Periscope. The comedy from 1996, I believe. Here we go. Okay, Kelsey Grammer's character in this movie is a little strange in the sense that, you know, they start with a scene where they're like, oh, he's irresponsible, he does all this other stuff, but he's not like, hey, I'm a young, cool, hip guy. He's in his, like, 40s, you know. And it's more just the fact that he's got unconventional whatever. At the very beginning it shows him golfing off the conning tower, and you know, they're like talking about, oh, what about your targets and stuff, and then they talk about wind speed. And I'm like, yeah, I know submarines can launch rockets into the air, but I'm like, you're golfing. I know you're golfing, so let's get to it. And I didn't even remember that, and that might have been in one of the commercials or whatever, but I didn't remember. And yeah, the crew is a bunch of misfits. Most of you barely get to know. Patton Oswalt plays the one of the sonar techs, or like the telephone tech or something. He only has like one line. Like, oh my God, Patton Oswalt, yay! But what happens is, you know, he's kind of a screw up, and he still doesn't command his own. He's the XO on another ship. When he talks to one of the admirals, they're like, okay, well, I mean, this is a scene I've been waiting to do for the players for a long time. So please put your hands together and welcome the inanimate players. Not quite in focus. Yep. Oh, if I got this great business opportunity that you'll have. Yes, and if you do it right. Yes, and if you do it right, you'll have everything you wanted. That career? But if you don't do it right, you'll be stuck at a desk job and I will kill your cat. Oh, I don't want that. We're gonna go. You know how long I built this guy? I still never got to use him. I don't have a name for him, by the way. Hang on. Also, should turn that up. What you call it? So yeah, he's commanding this really crummy diesel ship. That's part of a war exercise. Like, that's the thing about this movie. The stakes are really low. They're talking about what it needs to be, that he needs to succeed at this naval exercise so that he can command he'll be allowed to command a nuclear submarine. America does not use diesel submarines anymore. In fact, I think nowadays, especially even in 1990, there was something of an anachronism. That's pretty much what the people in the Cold War used. Now, but the thing about it is, you know, Kelsey Grammer's character, it does come up with some interesting things where it's like, okay, well, at one point he hides in the cavitation, the screws of the stuff left behind by another ship on a tanker, and then hides under the ship. Now, I'm not totally sure that would work, but at least I get the notion that he's being clever. And also, like I was saying, I think I forgot to bring it up, but women aren't allowed to serve on submarines. But this one just has one, and it's like a trial something or other, and I'm like, oh God, I wouldn't want to be the first woman on a submarine, but that's just me. What else happens? You know, they do the thing where he sees how deep the boat can go, and there's an attempted mutiny. It's not even really a mutiny. That's pretty much as dark as I'm willing to take that. It's not even really a mutiny. Rob Schneider plays the XO. The XO, by the way, is the second in command on a submarine. Probably Rob Schneider, who's like a very yelly kind of guy. I haven't used this stuff in a while. I bought this here cashew butter for when I was going to try to save up some reviews so I could have like a month off, basically, and just unload them, but I accidentally deleted one of the ones I shot. So yeah, I'm pretty much screwed as far as that goes. Also, $13 for this. I think I'm gonna use every last molecule. I think I'm gonna make this one just peanut butter though. You know, he's very much, you know, Private, I want this whole thing. Yeah, I don't even know if you get to do that in the Navy. Again, I didn't refocus the camera. Oh, autofocus. I wish you didn't make a bunch of noise. I continue to refocus on my bread. And he says, look, I mean, Captain, you're not following the orders. I'm going to take command. But no one else on the ship would listen to him because they all liked Kelsey Grammer better. So they pretended that they were pirates and threw him off the ship, but they actually just threw him onto a fishing trowel. And I remember them just get rid of him. So he disappears from the movie, although he then tells the bad guy admiral. Like, the bad guy admiral in this movie might as well be the dean of school, where it's like, whoa, oh no, it's frat boy house. Always getting into. He's literally like that. He's just a scold and a guy who's hoping these people fail. Like, okay, I had no beef with this movie, but I don't think it's all that funny. There's a funny sequence when everyone has to be completely silent so they don't think the ship is there. Which is actually pretty realistic because, like, you know, on a submarine, if someone coughs or something, another person with sonar might be able to hear it. And they have some interesting ways of getting around getting spotted sometimes. This is not a terribly stupid movie. It's just also not a very terribly funny one either, sadly. What else? Ow. I'm opening up the back of peanut butter because the first peanut butter broke down. What else? I don't know. It's pretty boilerplate. I don't know if this was a hit or not. I have no idea. Anyway. What's next for Submarine May? Maybe I'll finally get to the Hunt for Red October. But for now, thank you all for watching. This has been cool. Drive home safe. Yeah, $13 for that. And I love cashews, I really do.